Blessings, soul family. Hope all is well. It is your boy Inky the Guru. Right now you are tuned into my channel, Cup of Divine Ether Scribes. Family, I was just sitting here, right? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. You know, hell, we got them cups straight from the Most High. Family, I was just sitting here earlier. This probably had been about 5 hours ago, and I was channeling you from this past life. Like, it was a powerful channel. I used the cards. They already been pre-channeled. I already got the message and who you were, what you were doing in this past life, and how these gifts and abilities are affecting you in this present life that you're in right now. I channeled a lot from this past life that you were a cosmic celestial StarGate keeper, a soul activator, something about your eyes and your hands. It's like in this past life, soul family, you could look into a person's eyes and, like, you know, they say eyes are the windows to a soul. You could look into a person's eyes and like grab their soul, family. But that goes both ways. That could be good or bad for you, because people can pull on your energy. So, you know, you don't just have motherfuckers. Because you could literally, with your eyes, you can build cords. So, family, see what I'm saying? Be aware of that. 10-10. The Most High, the universe, Mother Gaia, your spirit team is backing you up. These new gifts and abilities that you are starting to awaken, that you are starting to tap into and realize your power, your strength. You definitely have the spiritual realm backing you up, soul family. So don't be afraid to use your gifts and abilities for the highest. For the highest for you too, soul family. It's not about you, but shit. You deserve it. You deserve to play hard work, play harder, you know what I mean? Hard shit. 4, 5, 6. So these soul activations that you are receiving right now are happening in your sleep. You are receiving light code soul activations in your sleep. That is for somebody specific. You are receiving soul activations and light code in your sleep, soul family. Alright. Also, in this past life, you used light codes. You used light codes during healing and the soul activation. Like, you could literally see the light codes coming out of your hand. And this past life, I skipped. In this past life, this was like in the Percy Jackson type of days, scenery type of days. Like, you was a hybrid, half human god in this past life, soul family. Like, this was when we were very powerful back then. We was tapped into more of our brain mass. This was very old times. This energy is still within you. You still have these gifts and abilities that can be unlocked. How powerful you are, you don't know until you find out. And that coming out with 7-11, you are very magical. That is a fact. You are a portal of magic in this life right now. In the past life, soul family, you were too powerful. But we don't use that much of our brain mass. But you can get there still in this life. It depends on the consistency of you unlocking your brain, gaining that more control of tapping in, being able to control this shit, man. Because once you get that far deep in, there is no coming out the rabbit hole. You do. But what it is what you make it once you down in there. Because you have the paintbrush in your hand. You will be able to co-create. Because you have the abilities to co-create in this lifetime, soul family. 5-11. Definitely a wheel of fortune. Definitely changes and new doors, walking through a new door. Definitely with that 7. And this is like a spiritual path that you are on with that 7-11. You feel me? This is like a spiritual path that you are on. And you are safeguarded. With both of these 11s out here, all these 11s I'm seeing, Archangel Michael is definitely behind you, as well as Metatron. see a fortune coming for you because 1177 was jackpot. You know, I channeled that during our own message. Jackpot, so far. Come right out behind the wheel of fortune. So you definitely could really be divinely guided to go play a scratch off, win a lot, play the lottery. So family, I was about to say play the lottery, win the lottery. You gonna win that motherfucker. You see it? You don't know how powerful you are with your gifts and abilities that you had tapped into. You now have the paintbrush in your hand, folks. You see the bigger picture. Paint it. Scribe. You are a powerful being. StarGate. Keeper. You don't know how powerful you are. But you will. And the last one I got for you is 144. Ultra Instinct God Energy. You hear me so, family? That is the energy that you have. It's like you went through all these Texas battles, all these different battles. You kept getting stronger and stronger, and finally you just went Super Saiyan God Ultra Instinct mode. Like you snapped out, fam. Snapped all the way out. Your gifts and abilities are highly enhanced. You are a highly advanced being, so family. Highly advanced being. Whenever you are in your mind and mad, you cause corruption. 6:44 on the clock as I'm saying that. Confirmation on the screen. You cause corruptions. And that confirmation on the screen with the little win thing. Facts. The world reacts to you. Mother Gaia reacts to you. Animals react to you. The weather reacts to you. Elements react to you. Just because of how 7-Eleven, as I'm saying that. Very magical. 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. Like I said, you are very magical. Everything reacts to you, soul family. It's like you are a magnet of this world. You are the mirror of the cosmos. I'm talking to a cosmic baby. Soul family. And you travel this universe and like y'all had like these orb ships in this ancient past life. This is connected to Egypt time, so we're gonna get into it. This is what I was channeling. I'm about to break it down to you now. You travel the universe in these orb ships. When humans see you in your true form, you really look like an orb of light. Like you. That's why in this life it manifests in your aura. You have a bright, powerful aura. In this life, when the naked eye see you in true form, you are an orb of light. 8:18 on the clock as I'm saying that. So, family, the ships, they looked invisible to the sleep eyes, though. This was a past life Egyptian life. I seen 3 pyramids of light, you heard me? And like you had this instrument that you would play. This instrument was safeguarded by an ancient ancestor that's walking with you right now. 6:40, 8:44 on the clock as I'm saying that. Alright, this instrument. When you speak, it's a powerful radiation of frequency, speaking life and death, literally. Like your words can hug any negative energy off of anyone or an object. I'm talking to someone that is very powerful with energy manipulating. And this is also connected to fire. 9/11. On the clock as I'm saying that, so family. It's like you set up crazy walls of electric fire around you when you go under attack and they can't pierce through that shit. Definitely when you are in your highest form or building higher. Because you someone that continue to go under depths of rebirth, so you keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So family, you definitely can bend the element fire. You are very connected to the element fire. You also can do a lot of fire magic. This is stemming from this past life. You can clear energy straight out of a room. You can see that the ice cream truck got a black aura over it. Walk inside the ice cream truck and the whole energy shifts and clears. So fam, you are very powerful. Definitely with this instrument that you had in this past life. It was an instrument that you played in this past life. Your words can hug any negative off of anyone or any object. You literally speak things into life, soul family. 10:15 on the clock as I'm saying that. Like in this past life, you had like this puppet, and I was channeling this. In this past life, you had like this puppet, and you can breathe into the puppets your life force, and the puppets will come to life. You are someone that helped create the first strands of human DNA for human DNA involved. In evolution. You was one of the first ones helping building the strands for DNA for human evolution to start. This is how ancient, how powerful you are. I just channeled that just now while speaking to you, soul family. You speak things into life. All right, also, you can make art pictures talk, soul family, in this past life. You can make art pictures talk, like, and you love to go and buy like old famous art paintings of great leaders, like so that you can talk to them in times of like guidance and mentorship. Like, say you had a painting of Theodore Roosevelt, and you like, you know, he tapped in. You already know of this Theodore Roosevelt. You can make this Theodore Roosevelt painting come to life and get some type of prolific governmental knowledge that you, some type of cult knowledge, whatever you're looking from Theodore Roosevelt. If he's willing to give it to you, his spirit will manifest into the picture, soul family. This is how powerful you are in this past life. 11:44 on the clock as I'm saying that. 144. You are very powerful. Soul family. All right. So specifically in his life, you had a powerful painting of Delphi the Oracle, and it came to life to give you help on new quests and travels that you can. Bro, you have slayed many demons, soul family. 121 on the clock as I'm saying that. You slayed many demons. Each one you have etched into your purple flame, you have a purple flame. Some of y'all have the blue flame of Michael. Some of y'all have the purple of the Jermaine. Jermaine is definitely walking with you as both. They are very connected. In this past life, Archangel Gabriel, Michael, and Jermaine walk with you in certain high-ranking missions, activating some starlight portals that send out some. All right, listen. You are a very high-ranking soul family. You activate some type of starlight portal that send out some type of wave of communications for other beings to react to. You always have had two warriors at your side at all times, and that's in this lifetime too. It doesn't matter where you go, you always have two powerful warring angels by your side. One is male, one is female. In this life right now, you are a hybrid human intelligence. That's why you are very intellectual in this. You are tapped into knowledges that others don't have because of this hybrid that you are, soul family. You are a very rare breeding. Your DNA encoding is very different. In this past life, these warring angels that was by your side, they had these weird 7 symbols tatted somewhere on their face. I even seen one that had the whole thing tatted on his face. You made like these tea-like drinks that people would go into a hypnosis, and they would go on a DNA remembrance scram, and you were helping people remember. That's how you awaken these souls. They wanted to stop you for this. That's why this is still a gift in this past life. But it followed you into this life, soul family. You can awaken souls. You help them find the real self, their God's energy. That's a fact. You help them find their God's energy. 14:11 on the clock as I'm saying that. Alright. This tea that you had made in this past life opened portals within people. There came a dark feminine upon the land because of, also Delphi told you a great feminine was coming upon the land, and that you was the only one that could stop this. So you started making teas and doing all this work, and people were coming to you, soul family. This tea opened up portals and people that you needed to take energy and ground it into the land from Mother God, because there was a great feminine that was coming over the land in this past life, soul family. These people didn't know what you were doing. No one knew that you literally saved the world from destruction in this past life, or this town, or this state, or this body of whatever. But this is what I channeled, soul family. It doesn't have to be the world. Could have been a whole state that was, or a land that was getting ready to in this past life. Facts. So that's everything I channeled. Now I'm gonna jump into what I had already done pre-pulled. 15:30 on the clock. You are someone that is a very powerful seer. Also in this past life, claircognizance. It reads, you're being called to explore and tune into your gut instinct. When you just know but don't know how, you share that wisdom. Someone that sees things before they happen, gets the feeling. You can feel when negative and dark energy is going on. You can feel when someone is trying to send you the evil eye. 15:51 on the clock as I'm saying that. You are very tapped in. You're tapped in. You can see into the Akashic Records, soul family. Akashic Records. You're being called to explore the Akashic Records to provide powerful insight and guidance. As this claircognizance photo is looking straight over here into all these A's that's lined up. You are someone that is a powerhouse. Triple A energy. 16:11 on the clock as I'm saying that. 16:16 angel numbers. You are an angel number reader in this past life, soul family. You're being called to communicate and convey divine messages or guidance from the angelic realms. You are tapped in and can understand the angels. 16:30. Automatic writing. You are a powerful automatic writing. When you are channeling, you are automatically writing down this information. You don't even know that you are doing it. It's coming to you. 16:40 on the clock as I'm saying that. You can also see into old. You can also go and tap in and see into ancient tablets like the tablets of Thoth. You can see into these ancient texts without actually physically touching them. You can go within travel, astral travel, and go to these ancient places because you have the key to all doors, soul family. You are a co-creator. You are a cosmic baby, an ancient soul. You can see into these ancient knowledge that's in these tablets, which is in the Akashic Records, soul family. That's why you hold this profound knowledge. I meant. Discernment. I'm taking my throat shot. Discernment. In this past life, soul family, 17:27 on the clock, you were very tapped in. You could touch people. Look, I'm looking at psychotherapy, psychometry. You're being called to sense and read the vibrations of objects and people through touch or connect the memories of the past. Like I said, in this past life, you help people remember. You help them with a lot of memory downloads. When you touch them, the light holes came out of your fingers into their crown chakra, and you was helping them remember. It's like you are a past life regressioner in this past life also, soul family. You can see into the crystal ball. Also, precognition. You're being called to explore the predictions of future events, no matter if you're a few seconds or years into the future. Someone that can go in and out of timelines. 18:11 on the clock as I was saying that. You traveled this realm, this universe in so many lives. 18:20. You've used oils to do master healing in this past life as this hybrid, intelligent human that you were in this past life. 1833. Like I said, human design expert. You're being called to explore uncovering innate rituals, gifts, traits, and to encourage one to work with their natural state of being for greater alignment. You help people tap into their gifts and abilities. So family, 1850 on the clock as I'm saying that. And it's like you use plants. You use plants in this past life, family, crushing them up. You'll be putting them inside of food. 19, you put them inside food, family. Right, you used plants. You put them in the food. You made drinks with them. You had a shop at this time. You also opened up a very powerful shop. Someone that was very connected to nature, like. And in this life, you still are. You could definitely be an earth sign. You could be definitely talking to an earth sign. 1922. But these teas that I'm seeing that you made in this past, like these teas that I was channeling, that I was telling you about, these teas, soul family, was very powerful. You could put people up on a hypnosis. Definitely used a lot of oils. I see you putting oils in your like shampoo and washing your hair with them in your spiritual baths in this past life. You also were a very high-ranking, powerful priest, too. You could conjure demons out of people. You bring out demons. When people come around you, they demons came out naturally. You will see it on them. And you will tap into the spiritual realm and conjure them demons straight out of these vessels that was around you. This was part of your purpose in this past life. Everywhere you went, everywhere you walk, you are meant to clear dark energy. You work in darkness to bring the light. 2025 on the clock as I'm saying that. You are very powerful, soul family. You're being called to explore healing with treatments to bring internal purification for balance. You're being called to explore plant medicine to bring healing to body through the therapeutic properties. You're being called to explore reading the tea leaves, coffee grounds, and looking for symbols and patterns. Very connected to nature. Make sure you're looking for the. I remember this one time I was in prison, and when I was asleep, 21 o'clock as I'm saying this, while I was asleep, I was wondering why my bed, my bunk in prison, it kept shaking and like my sleep. I kept feeling like it was vibrating. But when my bunk made me sleep, 1 o'clock as I'm saying this, it'd be vibrating, soul family. I ended up getting high on K2, and I tapped all the way in, and I just started having to get stuck looking at the floor. And up under the floor was just weird, like it looked like a bunch of carvings. But whole time, me tapping in and looking at it, wasn't carvings. It was a message. 2140 on the clock as I'm saying that. It was a message about a love spell that had been broken. Now this is about 6 months ago. They ain't gonna get enough until they get thrown overboard. You're being attacked constantly, 2211, because of how powerful you are. These gifts follow you to this past life that you are in now. They came to this life, family. You are meant to use these gifts and abilities. 2230. You are cosmic. Also, what I'm getting right now, you can write things down and they come to life. Like you are a natural scriber. You are a scribe in one of these past lives too, is what I just heard. You are literally a scribe that had life. You are a scribe that had life. Someone could, like, I'm channeling right now. You remember that movie Death Note? Yeah, the movie Death Note is what I'm channeling right now. You could write things on this scribe and it happened exactly how you wanted it to happen. Like that Death Note shit, 2311 on the clock as I'm saying that. You are very powerful. So, family. That's why you have a powerful throat chakra too. The things you speak come to life. You can see into the future, literally. Don't let nobody tell you that the future isn't real. You can see into it. This power is following you. This gift is following you from this life into the life that you are in right now. You love the music in this life. This instrument, this specific instrument you had, it could have sounded like a saxophone, but I know it wasn't a saxophone because this is an ancient life, but it could have sounded like one. Like the first saxophone ever sound instrument made, they don't even know that you had that, you made that. The sound though, I'm talking about the sound and frequency. Don't really too much care about the instrument, but the sound. 2411 on the clock. Your name is definitely written in the book of life. You are someone that comes from the divine, from the Most High. It's like, also you had this powerful spell is what I'm channeling right now. You had this powerful spell that you would do, and like this hieroglyphic shit will come up in this ancient Egypt past life. This hieroglyphic shit will come up where you could see into the world, what's going on around the world, and you can instantly teleport there through portals. You can see what's going on through the world. Like I'm seeing like this big good shit come up, and you can go like this. You go anywhere you wanted to in this past life. You are a very powerful magical being in this Egyptian past life, soul family. Some of these gifts, I think all of them are here. You just haven't tapped into all of them. You can still do this. Your soul just continue to evolve. And when you remember who you are, you start going up under all your upgrades that match your soul's ranking, your spiritual ranking. That's why you are very powerful, soul family, in this life. Right now. That's why you are starting to tap into these divine powers and gifts. The more you remember, the more upgrades and celestial enhancements you're going to have that's going to match you. You'll remember who you are. It's step by step. You're not going to get no more than what you can handle. You got to put the work in for it. You are very powerful. And that is a fact. You are definitely about to be led through some type of door to abundance that needs to be done. I'm seeing 26, 11. So family, because these gifts and abilities are meant to be used, and that is a fact. 22, 26, 26, 26 on the clock. I'm saying that. You're meant to use these gifts and abilities, so family. Definitely had this instrument safeguarded. So you could have definitely played an instrument growing up in school. I played the clarinet in middle school. And we won second place at Carrollton, South Carolina. Really should have won first place. Me and 3 white girls had a solo lead, the clarinet. Went crazy. Me and 3 white girls. Come on now. I'm 2'5". Definitely someone that has a lot of talent I'm talking to. You don't just have gifts and abilities, you have a lot of talent. A lot of creative ideas, a lot of creativity is within you that you need to tap into with these gifts and abilities and talents that you have. Don't just sit on them and not use them, so family. 2733, use them. You look into people's eyes and you automatically activate information within them. They start having dreams. Just by you not even activating, you don't have to be activating their soul without permission. You're not supposed to do that. That's why you always ask if the Most High give you that phone call. You accept it. Confirmation. You see that dog earring? You see my cat's ear pop? The Most High give you that call. Will you answer? Most of them are going to say yeah, and you're going to give it to them. It's like you're supposed to, because they ask for it. Be careful what you ask for. 28:44 o'clock, I'm saying this because you got to be ready. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Physically. So, family. All the spell work, 2900 on the clock, I'm saying this. 000. It's about to come to an end. You cause major glitches in this system, this glitch, this game that you are. You are the game, you are the glitch, you are the motherboard of this realm. I'm talking to one of the 4 codex holders. You are powerful, soul family. 29:33 on the clock, as I'm saying that. You are divinely guided to use these gifts and abilities for the highest good, though. Make sure you are working for the highest white light. And if you did not go to the crossroads and pledge oath, and pledge oath you need to. 3003. Ashe. That's all I got, soul family. Currently installing this memory in. You're gonna have to start remembering more. You're gonna have dreams, start having weird visions and seeing weird things, daydreaming, channeling more from this past like that. I just activated this memory. 333, I just activated this memory. Good luck on your travels. Continue to stay focused, soul family. You the one.